You can get everything in life you want if you'll just help enough other people get what they want. That's quite a statement, isn't it?
It really is.
Yeah.
And it perfectly frames what we're diving into today.
Exactly. We're going deep on networking, but maybe not in the way you usually think about it. It's about unlocking its real power.
Right. Less about just swapping cards, more about building actual relationships that help everyone involved.
Our mission here is to pull out some, really compelling insights from our source material. We've got personal stories, clear definitions, practical techniques.
All aimed at showing you how these connections can seriously accelerate your results, personally and professionally.
Okay, so to get us started, let me share this incredible story from the author. It really shows the impact. Picture this. It's 1990. The author meets a freelance copywriter, Stu Kamen. Seems pretty standard, right? But it set off this unbelievable chain reaction.
Wow. Okay.
So fast forward 2 years, 1992. Stu suggests the Think and Grow Rich newsletter he wrote for them run a front-page story.
About the author.
Yeah, about his shift from being a lawyer to a motivational speaker.
That's huge exposure. And just from that one meeting back in 90.
Exactly. And it didn't stop there. That connection with Stu, it wasn't just the story.
Oh, what else?
The newsletter also agreed to sell the author's Attitude is Everything merchandise.
No kidding.
Yeah, they sold thousands of items. Plus, they started running his articles.
Which I bet led to speaking opportunities.
You got it. Calls started coming in. But wait, there's more.
Okay, this chain reaction is really something.
So one of the newsletter subscribers, a guy named Jim Donovan, reads the articles and reaches out. They hit it off, become good friends. And then Jim refers the author to INTI Publishing and Resource Books.
Let me guess.
Yeah.
The publisher of the book this source is from.
Bingo. And Jim Donovan. He later wrote his own self-help books. Handbook to a Happier Life, This Is Your Life, Not a Dress Rehearsal.
Wow. That's genuinely incredible. It all cascades.
Right. So the big takeaway is clear. All this great stuff happened because he tapped into Stu's network first.
Then the newsletters network.
And then Jim Donovan's. It's like ripples in a pond.
A perfect illustration. So let's nail down the definition we're working with. What is networking, according to our source?
It's defined very simply, the development of relationships with people for mutual benefit. Mutual benefit being key.
Right. It's not a one-way street. And the advantages are pretty wide-ranging, aren't they?
Absolutely. You see them clearly in the business world, generating new clients, finding job opportunities.
Finding the right people for jobs you need to fill.
Yeah, getting valuable info, resources, help solving problems. It's like a professional Swiss Army knife.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
And it's not just business, is it? It spills over into personal life, too.
Definitely. Enhances your social life, introduces you to new friends, people from totally different backgrounds, ethnic, cultural, philosophical.
Broadens your horizons.
Totally. And same as in business, it provides info and resources. The source even mentions it contributing to spiritual growth.
Interesting. Probably through that genuine connection aspect.
I think so. Okay, so we know what it is and why it's good for you. Now, the million-dollar question. How do you actually do it well?
Ah, the practical stuff. Well, our source lays out 16 techniques. We've grouped them into 4 main areas to make it easier to digest.
Makes sense. What are the categories?
They are attitude and action, referrals, communication, and follow-up.
Okay, let's start at the beginning. Category 1, attitude and action. What's the first technique?
Oh, it's fundamental. Project a winning attitude. The source really emphasizes this attitude is everything.
Heard that before.
Yeah, and it's true in networking. Positivity, enthusiasm, they attract people. They make people want to help you.
Whereas being gloomy or negative
Pushes people away. Simple as that. It's your calling card.
Got it. So, attitude first. What's next under attitude and action?
Active participation.
Yeah.
In groups, organizations, whatever you're part of. It's not just about paying dues or showing up.
You mean you have to actually do stuff?
Exactly. Demonstrate you're willing to contribute. Volunteer for a committee, maybe serve as an officer or on the board.
Why is that so important?
Because that's how people see your skills, your character, your attitude and action. They gain respect for you.
Okay, but does rolling up your sleeves like that actually lead to tangible results, like business results?
Great question. And the source has a perfect example. Remember Stu
A
Kamen?
chain reaction starter, yeah?
Well, in 1994, he joined the Long Island Advertising Club, specifically to network. He didn't just join, he got involved.
Volunteered.
Yep, volunteered for projects. Within 6 months, they asked him to join the board.
Wow, that's quick.
And get this, By early 1999, so about 4.5 years later, he said over half his business came directly from people he met through that club.
50%. That's huge. Okay, sold. Active participation pays off.
It really can. Now, the third technique in this category is maybe the most crucial: serve others in your network.
Ah, the give to get idea.
Precisely. The mindset has to be, how can I help? Not, what's in it for me? Being seen as a taker just doesn't work long term.
So how do you serve others practically?
Simple things, often. Refer business leads to them. Forward an article you think they'd find interesting. Make introductions.
It's about being genuinely helpful.
Exactly.
Hmm.
The source mentions Mark LeBlanc as someone who does this really well.
Oh, yeah?
The author refers people to Mark constantly because Mark is talented, sure, but also because he's always gone out of his way to help the author.
How so?
Encouraging him, helping build his business, connecting him with his network, even handing out the author's materials.
Yeah.
It's that service mindset.
It really demonstrates that biblical idea, right? Give, and it shall be given unto you.
Absolutely. It builds that goodwill, that reciprocity.
Okay, that covers attitude and action. What's the next category?
Referrals. So you've got the right attitude, you're serving others. How do you handle the actual act of referring?
Good question.
The fourth technique overall is ensure your name is mentioned.
What do you mean?
If you refer, say, John Smith to your contact Jane Jones, don't just leave it at that. Ask John explicitly, hey, make sure you tell Jane I sent you.
Ah, so Jane knows you were the connector.
Right. Even better, maybe call or email Jane yourself and give her a heads up that John will be calling. It reinforces your helpfulness, makes you memorable.
That's a smart little detail. What else about referrals?
Technique number 5, be selective. This is important.
Quality over quantity.
Exactly. Don't just pass along every single person you meet. Think about it. You're using your contact's valuable time.
Yeah.
Sending them unqualified leads or people who aren't a good fit, that reflects badly on you.
Right, you're vouching for them in a way. So vet your referrals.
Definitely. Ask yourself, is this genuinely going to provide value to my network partner? Protect their time and your reputation.
Makes perfect sense. Okay, third category.
Communication. This one's packed with good stuff. And maybe starts counterintuitively.
How so?
Technique 6, be a good listener.
Yeah.
We often think networking is about talking, about our pitch.
The elevator speech.
Yeah. But think about those people who only talk about me, me, me.
Exhausting.
Exactly. They're not effective networkers. The source says focus on drawing other people out. Ask about their work, their interests. Listen.
And that makes you seem...
Caring. Concerned. Even intelligent. People appreciate being heard. Your turn to talk will come naturally.
That's powerful. Listening is a networking tool. What's technique 7?
This one's lovely, I think. Call people from time to time just because you care.
No agenda, just checking in.
Yep. Purely to see how they're doing, offer support. No sales pitch, no asking for favors.
Does that really work? Seems inefficient.
The author swears by it. He calls past clients every December, even ones who haven't bought anything in years, just to reconnect.
Yeah.
He says business often follows naturally as a byproduct because the genuine care strengthens the relationship, builds trust.
I like that. It feels more human. Okay, technique 8.
Take advantage of everyday opportunities to meet people.
Meaning network anywhere.
Pretty much. Good contacts aren't just at business events. Health club, supermarket line, kids' soccer game.
Yeah.
You never know.
The author had an example for this, right?
Yeah, he mentioned wearing an attitude is everything t-shirt at the gym. It sparked conversations, let him learn about others, share about his company. Simple, but effective.
Be open to connection anywhere. Got it. Number 9.
Treat every person as important. This is critical. Don't be that person scanning the room for someone better to talk to.
The network snob.
Exactly.
Good
Give the
point.
person you're speaking with your undivided attention. You have no idea who they know.
Their brother-in-law could be your dream client.
Precisely. Or they might just be a great person to know. Treat everyone with respect.
Sound advice for life, really. Okay, technique 10.
At meetings and seminars, make it a point to meet different people.
Don't just hang out with your existing friends.
Right. It's comfortable, sure, but you limit your opportunities. Step outside that comfort zone. Sit with strangers.
Easier said than done sometimes.
True, but the payoff could be huge. The author tells a story about a National Speakers Association convention in '94.
What happened?
He deliberately sat with people he didn't know at lunch. One of them was Joan Burge from Office Dynamics.
And that led to...
Her company ended up buying his Attitude is Everything pins, displayed his literature. It generated thousands of dollars in business.
Wow.
And maybe more importantly, he says, Joan became a wonderful friend, all from choosing a different seat at lunch.
That really drives home the next point, which must be about comfort zones.
You got it. Technique 11. Be willing to go beyond your comfort zone. If you get that little nudge to introduce yourself to someone, even if they seem busy or intimidating, just do it.
What's the worst that can happen?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe they brush you off, maybe not. But you won't know unless you try. And it gets easier with practice.
Builds confidence. Okay, last one, under communication, number 12.
Ask for what you want.
So after all the giving and listening.
Right. Once you've genuinely served others, built that relationship capital, you've, quote, earned the right to ask for help in return.
And the advice is?
Don't be shy. If you need an introduction, advice, a referral ask, people are often willing to help, especially if you've helped them.
Okay, that covers communication. What's our final category?
Follow-up. This is where a lot of people drop the ball, but it's so important for cementing relationships.
Makes sense. All that effort meeting people is wasted if you don't follow up. First technique here. Number 13 overall.
Send a prompt note after meeting someone for the first time.
How prompt?
Within 48 hours is the advice. Just a short note, email or handwritten. Say you enjoyed meeting them, maybe mention something specific from the conversation.
Enclose materials if you promise them.
Yep, and offer assistance. It keeps you top of mind and reinforces the connection.
Smart. Technique 14.
Acknowledge powerful presentations or articles. If you hear a great speaker or read something insightful, send the creator a note.
Why bother? They probably get tons of messages.
Actually, the source says maybe only 1 person in 100 takes the time. So doing it makes you stand out.
The scarcity principle.
Kind of. And think about it. That speaker or writer likely has a huge network. Making a positive impression could open doors.
Good point. Okay, number 15.
This one's a biggie. Always send a thank you note or call for referrals or helpful materials. Always.
Seems obvious, but...
But people forget or get busy. It's vital. If someone sticks their neck out for you, makes an introduction, sends you something useful.
You need to acknowledge it properly.
Absolutely. If you don't, why would they help you again? It's basic courtesy, but crucial for maintaining goodwill.
Ensures future assistance. Okay, last technique. Number 16.
Send congratulatory cards and letters.
For what occasions?
Promotions, awards, maybe a company milestone, even personal things like marriages or births, if appropriate.
How does this work?
Everyone likes being recognized for their achievements or happy events. And again, very few people take the time to send a personal note or card. It makes you memorable in a positive way.
The source also mentioned memorial gifts.
Yes, showing thoughtfulness during difficult times, like sending a note or a memorial contribution when someone in their network experiences a loss. It deepens the connection on a human level.
Okay, so those are the 16 techniques. Really practical toolkit. But you mentioned there were some overarching principles.
Yeah, a couple of really important framing ideas that make all these techniques actually work.
Kind of like the operating system for the tools.
Good analogy. First, the source stresses that these 16 tips are just the tip of the iceberg. You should always be looking for new ideas, observe effective networkers, read books.
Keep learning.
Right. But maybe the biggest principle is patience. This stuff takes time.
So don't expect results overnight.
Definitely not. Networks are built gradually. Significant rewards usually don't show up immediately. Consistency is everything.
It's an investment, not a lottery ticket.
Exactly. You'll likely have to put in quite a bit of effort, time, and genuine help before you start reaping those big rewards. It's a long game.
That's such an important reality check, especially today. Anything else?
Yes, and this is absolutely critical. Great networking skills are not a substitute for being excellent at what you do.
Ooh, that's crucial. You can't network your way out of being bad at your job.
Precisely. You could be the world's best connector. But if your work is subpar, or you're not constantly learning and improving your craft,
Your network can't save you.
or at least the results will be disappointing. Your talent, your skills, your dedication to your field, that's the foundation. Networking amplifies excellence. It doesn't replace it.
That combination is key then. Excellence plus connection.
That's where the magic happens. So let's try and wrap this up. What's the core message we want people to take away?
I think it comes back to that opening quote, really. Networking done right is fundamentally about genuinely helping other people.
It's about fostering relationships for mutual benefit.
Yeah.
Giving first, building trust.
Yeah. And we've walked through the how, cultivating that winning, service-oriented attitude.
It's getting actively involved, not just showing up.
Be smart and selective with referrals, making sure your name gets mentioned.
And mastering communication, especially listening, checking in, being present.
Stepping out of your comfort zone, asking for what you need eventually.
And, of course, the crucial follow-up. Plop notes, thank yous, congratulations.
These aren't just random tips, they're interconnected pieces of building something powerful over time.
A network that, as the source vividly puts it, can become like an army of troops working to help you succeed.
It really unlocks opportunities you just wouldn't find otherwise.
It leverages your efforts in a huge way.
Okay, so for our final thought for you, the listener, we've established that effective networking isn't a substitute for being excellent in your field.
Right, they work together.
So here's the question to mull over. What might it mean for your future if you consciously decided to integrate these two powerful forces? Meaning, what if you committed to both continually improving your craft, getting better and better at what you do, while simultaneously building and nurturing your network through mutual support and service? What kind of potential could that unlock for you?